Hello, this is Linda with Abbott Jewelry Systems, makers of the Edge. Today I am going to show you how to manage your memo and consignment inventory. Alright, so the first thing that we need to do is to make sure that you have the correct accounts set up in your QuickBooks. So you can see here, I have a parent account called non-owned inventory. Underneath this, I have memo and consignment inventory and memo and consignment contra. The reason that we have these set up in this fashion is memo and consignment inventory is not owned by you, so therefore it is not an asset to you. So with this setup, you can easily see what you have in your memo and consignment inventory, but the contra account will zero it, so it takes it out of your actual total current assets. The other account that we need to make sure that we have in here is a liability account called memo payments due. Over in the Edge, when we go to our QuickBooks Setup, in the Inventory tab, at the bottom you can see you have your section for memo goods and your section for consignment goods. Under the asset, you're going to put the non-owned inventory memo and consignment inventory account in there, and in the liability you're going to put the contra account. Now for your payable, you're going to go to your other current liabilities, and there is a memo payments due, and there will also be a consignment payments due. In order to create an item, we're going to go to Inventory, Add Items. So for our category, we're just going to use 100. Our vendor is going to be Abbott Jewelry Systems. And the vendor style, we'll just pick one here. And this is the important part. You want to make sure that your stock type is set to memo. Okay, then you can put it to whatever location you want to put it, date entered, put in your style, your descriptions, what have you. And once that is saved, and we come up here and we post to QuickBooks, we go back to our you can see in our memo and consignment inventory that we have $175,000 in inventory, and the contra to zero that out. For a consignment item, you're going to do the exact same thing. Pick your category. The vendor would be whoever you are consigning this from, and the only difference is going to be that your stock type is going to be consignment rather than memo. Okay, so next we are going to sell that item, so we'll go to the point of sale. We'll pick a customer. Okay, so we're just going to make this cash to to make this easier. And done. Alright, so now we'll go back up here to QuickBooks and we'll post. So now when we come back here, you can see there are no longer any unowned inventory items in our assets. But down here in our liabilities, we have a memo payment due. So there is our current memo payment due right here for this $175,000. So when you write your check to this vendor, you are going to put it against the memo payments due account. So now you can see that we had the memo payment, and here's the check that cleared that payment out. Alright, well that is it for this video. I hope it was valuable to you. I would like to bring your attention to the training schedule on your newsfeed. This will show you all of our upcoming trainings. At the bottom, we do have a section for QuickBooks. If you do have any suggestions of webinars or videos that you would like to see, please email them to training@ajsllc.com. Thanks, guys.